What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and Dave Chappelle continues to win against these losers, against these radical trans activists who have done everything they can in embarrassing fashion to try to force Netflix to bend the knee and pull Dave Chappelle's The Closer down from Netflix. They staged a walkout that was absolutely embarrassing. It was a disaster, a protest in which maybe like 100 or so people showed up to. There were more members of the media there than there were actual protesters, let alone actual Netflix employees. And they have now continued to lie about Dave Chappelle over and over again. But Dave Chappelle is still up on Netflix. Dave Chappelle is still winning. And now Dave Chappelle is exposing these people for lying once again. In The Closer, when Dave Chappelle described the way in which the trans community, or should I say the activists within the trans community, will try to go after people, will lie about them, will try to deceive everybody, will try to make up words, will try to spread lies in order to ruin someone's life and drive them off of a platform and potentially drive them to self-harm. He was 100% right, and we're seeing it play out in real time. When I saw this headline today, shout out My Nerdy Home for sending this to me, I was worried Dave Chappelle's about to bend the knee with this headline here. Dave Chappelle says he's willing to meet with Netflix employees. And I was like, oh man, is he really gonna like bend the knee to this? Is that what's going to happen? But then I read a little more, and I realized that not only is Dave Chappelle not bending the knee, he's only exposing these people for the liars and the frauds that they are. And I will show you why. Dave Chappelle said he's willing to sit down with Netflix employees who organized a company walkout earlier this week in protest of the controversial jokes he made in his comedy special, The Closer. In the show, released earlier this month, the irreverent funny man declared gender is a fact. Oh, heaven forbid that's so offensive. And identified himself as a TERF, sparking immediate backlash, including from Netflix employees who walked off the job Wednesday. Chappelle would be open to dialogue if Netflix employees reach out to him for a heart-to-heart discussion, his representative told TMZ. But no one from Netflix or the employee group that led the staff walkout has contacted Chappelle or his team about setting up a meeting, the comedian's camp reportedly said, disputing what the transgender woman who organized the walkout claims. And we're going to listen to that. And I'm sorry that you guys have to see this. You had to see this individual in the thumbnail. Now, this person, ashleymariepreston, is an absolute piece of garbage. Not only does she have this quote that we're about to watch that is clearly a lie about Dave Chappelle and meant to manipulate the media, but of course, listen, for someone who says that these words are harmful to people, you shouldn't use words like that. That's funny, ashleymariepreston. You have a lot of words that you've said in the past that, you know, whether it's hating on Asian people, legitimately racist shit, or whether it's using the F slur. Oh, words are harmful. They can hurt the LGBTQ community. Man, you've said a lot of these things in the past, haven't you? It just goes to show that these people are absolute hypocrites. But let's continue on and watch where she lied about Dave.
The reality is, I invited Dave Chappelle to have a transformative dialogue about the harm that was committed. He chose not to show up. So that's not cancel culture, that's avoidance of accountability.
Avoidance of accountability. This is not cancel culture, it's avoidance of responsibility. We reached out to him and he chose not to show up. It's funny. Because Dave Chappelle is saying, no, I'd be willing to talk to you, but that's not what happened. These people would have never have wanted that. They want this to be out in the open. They want to get attention for themselves. This freak only wants people to pay attention to this person. That's what this person wants.
And once he has made that clear, it's no longer up to us to have the conversation with Dave Chappelle, but the people who signed the paycheck, and that's Ted. There has been communication with Ted. There's been some acknowledgement, but not any tangible action to move on it. And so today we're just here to reinforce that we do anticipate movement. We do anticipate an intentional effort to fulfill some of those asks, if not all.
Those demands. You're literally terrorists that are asking for demands. That's what's going on. You're trying to hold this company hostage. It's not working out very well because there's not very many of you. These people who are out here protesting, saying that they're offended by this, they are the extreme, insignificant minority of people. The vast majority of people, we're talking 97, 98% of people, thought this was fucking hilarious, thought that Dave Chappelle's message was spot on, and they want to watch it. But no, you want to play the victims, you want to pretend like you reached out to Chappelle when you didn't, you want to try to force the hand of the CEO. And I hope they don't bend the knee to you people. I really hope they don't. But who knows what's going to happen in the long run. But Dave Chappelle saying, hey, listen, I'm willing to meet with you. I'm willing to talk to you. But you guys have never reached out to me. You are a lying sack of garbage. So Dave Chappelle is just doing more to expose these people for the frauds that they truly, truly are. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.